down breaks. So yeah, inside the bird's nest for a bird's eye view. Pun intended. Actually, it was written anyway on the visitor tourist centre. You get a bird's eye view of the bird's nest from the top here. So yeah, I think it's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good sort of architecture if you consider this and the cube. Quite brilliant. Whoever thought up that. I was going to say the seats are quite small. It's all right for Baron, but yeah, they are quite small. I think I noticed. Yeah, the if you sit behind, you've actually got this metal bar. I don't know why they put this metal bar. If we do a rear, it's not just these seats, but it's typically going up. You've basically got this metal bar. To me, that's very, 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 very poor design. Because if you're quite tall and you're sitting here, then you could actually you could sort of hit your head on that metal bar. I don't know, that's just Baron's interpretation. In fact, Baron was sitting there and I was thinking, yeah, this metal bar, and that's why I moved to the one below. Maybe you allocate on your ticket whether you want a metal bar, whether you want a metal bar seat or not, I don't know. But anyway, that's the only thing. Otherwise, it's quite brilliant. I'm not here to criticise. I'm just pointing out a few facts if you were to sort of come here and wanting to get sort of something quite comfortable. So yes, so I don't know, they're going on about this steel structure, about these, no, exactly, but you can, indoors. So why have they put if you notice here, so why have they put this kind of sheeting? Why not just leave it and you see the metal bars? Like what is the benefit of this kind of? I don't know. That's just Baron's. Because I thought it would look like the sort of the bird's nest from the inside, but that's not the case. It's basically from the outside. Maybe that's just part of the engineering structure. But they're going on about these metal. Does anyone want to comment? What's something they're going on about this metal steel or something to keep it? I don't know I don't know how it works, but don't know. But anyway, that's what they were talking about. So yeah, they're doing a bit of renovation here. The track's just, it's not even really visible anymore. But it's big. I mean, it's pretty big. But yeah. So you compare this. So this is massive. I mean, you compare this to say the cube. There is no seating. There's hardly any seating for the cube. So if you want to go to the swimming, I don't know. It would be pretty difficult. That's probably the case for most swimming stadiums. I don't know. They're just small, but the athletics is big. And Baron, no, that's right. Now for the Sydney Olympics, Baron put in a ticket for the 100 final. I think the 100 final. Yes, the 100 final, or was it the Cathy Freeman? I don't know, one of them. It might have been the 100 final men's and the 10,000 metre, and couldn't get a ticket to that particular event at the Olympics, but did get a ticket. Oh, that's right. Put in for an expensive ticket. It's probably $160 or something. It was probably the better seating. It was good, but yeah, if you want to get a cheap ticket, or back then, that was back in 2000. It was pretty difficult. So Baron ended up going to the athletics, also into the volleyball, just a cheap ticket, and I actually saw the marathon actually from the street. It was sort of interesting. But yeah, Com Games just went to everything. So, and it was cheap as well. Commonwealth Games, 2006 was it? It might have been 2006 or 2008. 2000 must have been 2006. Yes, in Melbourne. Of course, the Com Games, they're cancelled, aren't they? The 26, or whenever it is, the Brisbane Com Games are cancelled. Dan Andrews cancelled the Com Games, but they do have the Olympics 32, so I don't know. Maybe get tickets now, Baron. If you want to see Gout, yeah, you might have to get tickets now. Okay, could walk to the back. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. And you can see here's the flag. There's the flag there. sick. Just the one flag, whereas you notice in Australia they have to have 2 flags now. So yeah, it's going to, in fact, 3 flags if you consider Torres Strait Islanders as well. I mean, yeah, so you actually need 3 flags. So maybe the 2 flags is not a good idea. Either go the 3 or go the 1. Yeah, it gets that way. Yeah, but anyway, going to might go to the back. I'll have a look at the back. Maybe I could hold this at the same time. So let's get my bag. Anyway, it's good. Yes, it was $101, which is about $20, but I don't know. It's free to walk into the stadium anyway, the ground. So I don't know. It's sort of a bit of a donation at the end of the day to keep the stadium. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to hike these stairs now. Yeah, it's pretty. But yeah, I was going to say these metal. Okay, so just going to sit on these. I'll just show them what I mean by these metal bars. So, okay, Baron's sitting now down, and here, yeah, you'll basically bang your head. Like, it really is really poor structure. In fact, you're going to be very conscious about sitting here because of this metal bar. It's possibly the worst design I've ever seen in terms of, you know, you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm not here to, you know, criticise, but you know, okay, so just walking up to, but in terms of the architecture, well, you just can't top this. This and of course the cube, so really good. Maybe I'll just got the exit there, 602. I won't go right to the back. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I'll just go up one layer. Whew. Oh, yeah. Oh, in fact, it doesn't go anywhere. It just goes down again. So, yeah. You can see the cube here. This is interesting. So here, so technically if I get a photo here, you're actually getting the stadium and the cube in the one photo. Otherwise, yeah, because it's quite far apart, how do you get it in the one photo? Or how could you get the cube and the bird's nest from the outside in the one photo? You'd have to get an aerial shot. I don't think it's possible otherwise. But anyway, here's a slightly higher and you get a better sort of panoramic. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we'll leave it there. And that was Baron Rex. Ooh, ooh, ooh.